this course basic manufacturing process unit first and lecture 20. Liquid liquid quenching and dry quenching in this video present. Agenda for today I present here in this video topic in quenching media, liquid quenching. Liquid quenching in this include material, water, brine, oil, caustic soda, warning, and dry quenching in medium. The dry quenching in media air solid. The quenching media. What is the quenching? Quenching is the procedure used for cooling metal rapidly in oil, water, brine, or some other medium. Because the most metal are cooled rapidly during the hardening process, quenching is the usually associated with the hardening. However, the quenching does not always result in an increase in the hardness. For example, the anneal copper you usually quench it into the water. Other metals such as the cooled in air, hardened steel, cooled at the rel- relatively slow rate of the hardening. Brine or water is used for the metals that require a rapid cooling rate, and oil mixer are more suitable for the metals that need a low rate of the cooling. Generally, the carbon sheet are water hardened and alloy steel are oil hardened. Norm Non-ferrous metals are usually quenched in water. The quenching media, the cooling rate of an object depend on the many things. Size of the composition, initial temperature of the part, and final property are the deciding factor for selecting and quenching media. A quenching media must cool the metal at a rate rapid in each of the procedure that desired result. The cooling rate of an quenching media varies with the temperature. Therefore, a get uniform result, you must keep the temperature within the described the limits. Normally, the harden take place when dip, you quench a metal. Each volume of quenching liquid should be large enough is the absorb all the heat during the normal quenching operation without the use of additional cooling. Since the quenching liquid must be maintained within the defined temperature range, mechanical means the use for keep the temperature at the pres- prescribed travel during the continuous operation. Liquid quenching. Here the present here the liquid quenching. The two methods liquid quenching in the two methods used for the liquid quenching are called the steel bath and loose quenching. Initial bath quenching, you cold the metal in a tank liquid. In the only movement of the liquid that the cause by the movement of the hot metal as it is the beginning the quench. For the flash quenching, the liquid is sprayed onto the surface and to every activities of the part at the same time is ensure the uniform cooling. The quenching liquid must be maintained at uniform temperature for stays satisfactory result. The that is the particularly true of oil. It one of the components contains oil and other water. The partition must be liquid tied to the prevent the mixing. Liquid quenching and present the continuous for the liquid quenching. The portable electric pump can be attached to the rim on the tank, circulate circulated the liquid that the mechanical agitation adds to adds in the uniform cooling. The use of water. Water can be used for quench some form of the steel but does not produce good result, does not present the good result with coal or other alloy steel. Water absorbs the large quantities of atmospheric gases, and when the hot pieces of metal is quenched, the water in the quench tanks should be changed daily or more often if required. The temperature of the water should be not exceed 65 Fahrenheit. When aluminum alloy and other non-ferrous metal require a liquid quench, you should quench them in the clean water. In the water is used for the oil of the clean water. In this figure, the one in this tank, the one part of the only fill of the oil, and the second partition in the only fill of the water. Then the component only for cooling for the oil, the only oil tank fill on the only for quench the metal is the only water the required for the water tank. The portable quench is the this is the this is the wheel is connected in the bottom. The portable tank is one place to another place is movable. Liquid quenching is continually present in other material in brine. Brine is the result of dissolving common shock salt in water. The brine solution should contain from 7 to 10% of salt by weight. There 3 to 4 pound of the salt and each gallon in of the water. The correct temperature range for the brine solution is 65 Fahrenheit to 100 Fahrenheit. Low alloy and carbon steel can be quenched in brine solution. low alloy and carbon steel can be quenched in the brine solution. The rapid cooling rate of the brine can cause the cracking of stress in high carbon or low alloy steel that are uneven in cross section. The corrosive action of salt on non-ferrous metals. These metals are not quenched in brine. Non-ferrous metals, some of the non-ferrous metal not quenched in this metal are not required for the brine. In present quenching, the liquid quenching is continue present in this table or the solution composition of solution of the quenching medium and the cooling rate of compared to water and flash point and fire point. The sodium hydroxide 10% and the cooling in the brine, the cooling rate of compared to water is 2.06 and flash point unknown. The brine solution in the brine solution 10% at temperature is 65 Fahrenheit and the cooling rate 1.96 and the flash point and when no above. The caustic soda 10%, caustic soda 10% and cooling rate 1.38. This is non water at the 65 Fahrenheit in the cooling rate 1 and then non above. The prepared oil repaired oil is the 0.44 cooling rate and flash point is 600 365 and the flash point 405. Fuel oil in the rate of 0.36 to flash point 205 and the fire point is 219. Condensate oil 0.36 and flash point 610 and the flash fire point is 680. Neatest food oil in the 0.33 say flash point 500 and the fire point 621. Stream oil and some of the stream oil 0.33 to 500 and the flash point is 581. Flash oil 0.31 and the flash point is 401 and the fire point is 446. Castrol oil 0.29 and the flash point 565 and fire point of the 640. The machine oil 0.22 say the flash point is 405 and the flash point is 464 and the lard oil in the 0.19 of the cooling rate and the flash point is 565 and the flash point is 685. Circulated air 0.032 rate of the cooling and this is non required. Thank you so much. In this video in the use for the some of the some of the metal is used in quenching media water oil and brine in present